Hello everyone, welcome to my life. This is Emerald Foods, where we talk about food, about cooking in an easy way, easy recipe. Today we are in the kitchen and we are cooking today. We are cooking live today. Now you can already guess what we are making. I have these two things and I hope to prepare these two today. I'm making pumpkin soup. These are cold times and you need to up your soup game, all right? So today we are making pumpkin soup, and what is going inside this pumpkin soup? This fish is going inside. You can see it. This fish is going inside. This pepper soup spice also is going inside. My spice mix is also going inside. And also I have my meat broth is going inside. We have the onions also going inside. It's going to be a tasty soup, pumpkin soup. So join me to cook this. Please wait till the end and see the final outcome. All right, we hope to spend 25 minutes. I think should be, yeah, a good enough time to make this. Okay, so first and foremost, the first thing you do is to peel your pumpkin and cut it into small sizes, into like small cubes. All right, and then the next thing you do is to dice your onions and also any other thing you want to put inside. You also have to prepare it. For example, the fish I'm putting inside doesn't take time to be done, so it's also going to go inside with the pumpkin. Now you can see the pumpkin. Hello everyone, welcome to my life. So we are making pumpkin soup. You can see how colorful and nice the pumpkin is. And I'm going to obviously remove the seed. We don't need the seed. I'm going to use spoon to remove the seed because this can be really tough sometimes. Hello everyone, let me know where you're watching me from. Please do well to like this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are not following this channel. This channel teach you easy recipe. We teach you how to eat right and healthy. This is winter period and you need to up your soup game. We are making pumpkin soup with a lot of goodies inside. We are going to put this fish inside. You can see this fish. We are going to put it inside. It's low-fat fish and it's also very healthy, very tasty for you. As you know, pumpkin is quite hard. You need to get this to peel the pumpkin very well. All right, welcome everyone. Let me know where you're watching me from. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we can have a nice time cooking pumpkin soup. Hey, Kathy, where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. We talk about food. I give you easy recipe, and today we are cooking pumpkin soup. Now you cut the pumpkin into small sizes like this. Highland, you are watching me from Highland. Hello, how is Highland today? I hope Highland is peaceful. So you can see the size I'm going to cut it in, so it's going to get done fast. All right, so I'm going to make about 1/4 to half of this pumpkin. because I'm just making the soup for 2 of us. So I'm going to use 1 onion for this soup, okay? If you like onions a lot and you want to take it more, you can use 2 onion bulbs. All right, so you can see the sizes I'm cutting the pumpkin. This will make it get done faster without staying on the stove for a very long time. Okay, welcome everyone. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Today we are cooking live. We have over 500 videos on the page. Please do well to watch them. They are very educative. Sometimes I talk about the science of food. Sometimes I cook live like I'm doing now. Sometimes I give you products to review. Sometimes I also give you short videos, easy recipe. So you have a lot to gain on this page. So please follow us, subscribe, go and watch many of our videos. You will love it. I promise you. You will gain one thing or the other about the science of food. Like yesterday, I gave you reasons why you cannot follow a cookbook verbatim, like 100%. You need to follow cookbook with caution so you can always prepare food that you enjoy. Welcome everyone. Today we are cooking pumpkin soup in a special and delicious way. So I'll put a little bit more so it can be enough for 2 of us, all right? Just a little bit more. And I'm done. A lot of people, they say they don't enjoy pumpkin soup, but when you prepare pumpkin soup very well, especially when you use meat broth, when you use meat broth in your pumpkin and you have some chicken. I've made pumpkin soup with chicken breast before, but today I'm going to use fish with it. Aside the broth, I'm also still going to add fish. I'm telling you, it's going to come out really tasty, really delicious, filling, tasty. The key to making a very tasty soup, whether pumpkin soup or broccoli soup or cauliflower soup, you need to get your spices right. You need to get your onions also right. All these things, they contribute to the flavor, they contribute to the taste. The spices you use, like now I'm going to use some pepper soup spice. There's no way this is not going to come out nice. The spices you use, the quantity of onions that you use, they all contribute to the final taste of your soup. So when next you want to make your pumpkin soup, make sure you have your meat broth with you. Okay? Make sure you have your meat broth, or you use chicken breast. When you use chicken breast, you are going to have a very tasty soup. So let me know where you're watching me from, and let me know if you enjoy pumpkin soup. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment. Let's meet you. Let's get to meet you, and I'm going to give you a shout out. All right? So almost done. Uh-oh, why is my pumpkin running away? So I'm going to make sure that this is soft, because you know we are going to blend it at the end of everything. We are going to blend it using our hand blender and make it into soup. So it has to be soft, and we don't want it to stay on the stove for a very long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time it and see how many minutes it takes to get soft, because I don't want to overcook and I don't want to undercook. That is one of the problems with vegetables. If you overcook, you lose many of your vitamins, of your, nutritious vitamins into the cooking water, especially if you are going to do away with the cooking water. But this time around, I'm going to use my meat stock, and I'm going to add just what is enough. So now our pumpkin is ready. It's time to cook it. But I'm going to first of all stir fry. Why am I stir frying? Is to fix the aroma and the taste. So I'm going to cut my onions. Before I cut my onions, I want to do away with the chaff of the pumpkin. So the other time I told you that onions is one of the ways to get a nice tasty pumpkin. So I'm going to cut my onions into pieces. I'm going to stir fry this to fix the aroma before putting in the pumpkin. So if you one way to have a nice aroma in your food is to fix the taste from the very beginning with your onions and even some of your spices like your garlic and ginger. You first of all put them in the oil, allow all the aromatic compounds in the onions and the spices to stay in the oil before you then put your pumpkin. All right, so that is what I'm going to do today. So if you want your onions to be very visible, you can also retain some of it to add after you have blended your pumpkin. But personally, I don't really like to see onions in my pumpkin soup. So I'm going to add everything from the very beginning. So now we are done with the onions and the pumpkin. Now it's time to So what's the first thing? Get your pot. Allow your pot to be hot, and then there's water on my stove. And there's water on this stove, it will lock up itself. Yeah. So yes. So now the first thing is to make your pot hot. Like I said earlier on, I want to fix the aroma first. I want to fix the aroma by stir frying in oil. The onion. Hello, Gisemli Amster. Hello, where are you watching me from? Let me know where. Dion, bonjour. Bonjour. Are you from France? Dion, please like this video. We are making pumpkin soup. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to put in my oil and then fry the onions. And then before I introduce the pumpkin, I'm making pumpkin soup. See? Pumpkin soup. In Netherlands, we call it pompon. Pompon soup. So I'm going to rinse the pumpkin now. So now that the pumpkin is ready, I want my oil to dry, and then I put in a little bit of oil, and then I put in my onions. Allow the aroma to come out from the onions before I stir fry my pumpkin in it. The aroma is formed. Then before I pour in this and the fish. This is a meat stock. So all these are going to contribute to the taste. They are going to contribute to the aroma of the pumpkin soup. It's going to be tasty, I promise you. It's going to be very tasty. So put in a little oil. Put in a little oil. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Let me adjust the camera so you can see me well. And then allow the oil to get hot a bit before putting your onions. Hello, Eddie. Eddie, I remember you. I know you have subscribed to the channel. Please like this video. Eddie, like this video. Comment. If you have not subscribed in the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, everyone. So now that the oil is hot, we put in our onions. We want to set the aroma with the onions, the taste, the aroma. So allow your onions to toast a bit. Now that our onions is really like the aroma is out, then we put in the pumpkin into it, so the aroma also can get into the pumpkin. And you allow the pumpkin to toast a little bit. Let me bring the camera close. You can see. So allow the pumpkin to toast. When the pumpkin has toasted well and the aroma is all out, then you can put in your stock, your meat stock into it and allow it to cook for the next 10 to 15 minutes, all right? But now all the aroma is out with the onions and the pumpkin. Now you put in your stock. Wow. My kitchen is filled with the aroma, nice aroma. Now the next thing, you are going to put in your fish or your chicken if you want to put chicken. I'm putting my fish so that it can cook with the pumpkin. I'm putting 3 of it. Then we are going to close it up to cook. When it cooks for about 7 minutes, then we are going to add our spices. All these are our spices, our spice mix, the various spice mix. And I'm also going to add this pepper soup spice. And then we leave it to simmer together. When we leave it to simmer together, then we can, after simmering together, then we allow it to cool down a bit and then we blend it. After blending, you can introduce your seeds. I'm going to show you the seed I'm going to put. This is such a healthy soup. It's such a healthy one, all right, that you can make for yourself. Let me clean up a little bit. So we need to cover this so it can cook faster. Let me set up a timer for about 10 minutes But when it's 6 minutes to 7 minutes done, I'm going to add the spices. So to those people that are just joining, we are making pumpkin soup, and it's already here in the pot with onions and with the fish that we are using with our meat stock. When it's cooked a bit, we are going to check for taste because the meat broth already has spices and salt in it. So we are going to check for taste before adding all the other spices that we need to add. We don't want to overspice our food and we don't want to underspice, all right? Now, I told you that I'm going to make two things. This is eggplant, and I also want to make it because this eggplant has stayed in my kitchen for too long. First and foremost, I'm going to wash the eggplant. So I'm going to cut the eggplant into slices, all right? So these are the slices of the eggplant. You can see it. Yes, you can see it. Thin slices. And we are going to stir fry it. We are going to spice it up and stir fry. And it's going to be like a snack, alright? So this is the eggplant. I'm going to add this spice mix. And then I'm going to spray in a little bit of salt, just a little pinch of salt, and then you're going to work everything in. You're going to work everything into the eggplant such that every part of the eggplant has the spices and the salt in it. And then we are going to stir fry. Alright, and after we are going to smear with some cheese, and then we can even eat it with our pumpkin soup that we are making. Alright, so this is the pan I'm going to use for days. First and foremost, I'm going to move the pumpkin soup to the back so I can use this side. So the first thing you are going to do when you want to make your eggplant, you spray in some oil. You spray in some oil into your pan. Take your oil spray, spray the pan. Spray every part of the pan, allow it to get hot. When it's hot, you put your already spiced eggplant in it, and then you allow it to cook on both sides. So allow it to cook for some minutes before you turn it over. Can you see what I'm doing? Hello everyone. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are cooking, we are having live cooking section. We are making pumpkin soup right here, and we are also making eggplant. We are making a tasty eggplant. It's already spiced up, and we are trying to have a toasted pumpkin. You can put in some hole into your eggplant with your fork to allow it to, the heat to get inside the pumpkin, inside the eggplant, sorry. You can use your fork to create some perforations. Now we want to check our pumpkin soup. We want to see if the pumpkin is soft. Yes, the pumpkin is getting soft. Now it's time to check the spice level and add some more spice if it's needed. We just need to add a little spice, a little of this, nothing more. The taste is already perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So because it's cold, very cold today, I'm going to add this pepper soup spice to the pumpkin. I want it to be a little bit hot. So I'm just going to add 1 teaspoonful. In the next 3-4 minutes, we are going to leave it to simmer together, and then we are going to blend it, and our pumpkin soup is ready. Wow, it's tasty, very tasty. Now this one, we can turn it around. Let the other side also toast. You can see how the first side is. You can see it. Hello everyone. Hello Naga. Which location? I'm cooking from the Netherlands. I live in the Netherlands. Where are you from? Let me know where you are from also. Hello. Hello, welcome to my live. Where are you watching me from, Naga? Let me know. Welcome everyone. So if you want to know if your eggplant is done, it's going to be softer. If you want to know whether it's ready, you can see that the skin is shrinking, especially this particular one with the back. It's already shrinking. That's when you know that it is ready. All right, and there will be a change of color. It's going to turn a little bit of golden brown. That's when you know, oh, my pumpkin is ready. All right, otherwise you will not like the taste if it's not well done. So you will see a change in the color. You will see a shrinkage. You will see that the skin feels tender. That is when you know that your eggplant is done. Okay, so our pumpkin soup is ready. The pumpkin is very tender. You can see it. If I press on it, it's very soft. You can see. is tender and tasty. So I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to give it some time to, you know, get colder, and also all the tastes, you know, coming together as the soup is supposed to be, before I blend it with my hand blender. All right, let me get out my hand blender. So we are going to blend it when it's cold or warm, a little bit warm. And then we are going to use this hand blender when it's warm. So I'm going to leave it to simmer together. Let everything simmer and get cold before we blend it. So if I already show you how it looks like, you will see that it is not watery, and it is not. Let me show you how it looks like. You can see it, the fish and the pumpkin. By the time you blend it together, it will be a thick soup. All right, so please be careful about the quantity of water that you add. You don't want a watery soup. You want something that is filling. You want a soup that is filling. All right, so be careful with the quantity of water you use, and you will have the right consistency. The consistency matters a whole lot. So our eggplant is also almost ready. I'm going to put it in a pan, and then when it's a little bit cold, we are going to smear in the cheese. So you can see how the eggplant is. You can see how it is tender and golden brown. And we are going to enjoy it with the pumpkin soup. Yes. This is such a healthy lunch for those people who don't want to eat high calorie, high sugar food. For example, if you are watching your weight, or you want to reduce the calorie that you eat, this is a very good lunch for you. Okay, this lunch that we are cooking this afternoon is a good one for people who don't want to gain excess weight, who are watching their sugar level. This is good. When it's cool a little bit, we are going to smear in some cheese, some cottage cheese. You can see we are going to smear it on heat when it's a little bit warm. You see? And then that is going to be ready. Now I'm going to blend. Let me clean up the table so I can have space. And then I'm going to finish up the soup. I told you the other time that I'm going to add some grains to my soup when it's ready, when it's served. This is it. It's a mixture of grains. It has sunflower seed and pumpkin seed. So I'm going to use it to garnish it when I'm done. All right. It's also healthy. Grains are healthy for you. Please, if you are just joining this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. Now this one is cooling down. Very soon I'm going to blend it all together, and then I'm going to warm it up because we want to take it hot. I added the fish generously, because if you want to make your soup like your main meal, then you need to add your protein source generously. So now I'm going to smear the cottage cheese on the eggplant. Hello everybody, if you are just joining, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know where you're watching from. We are making a healthy, low-calorie meal today with pumpkin, eggplant. We are making 2-in-1 meal. And I'm going to show you the final outlook. The final outlook. You can also put in a little bit of almond on it. This is roasted almond. You can also use it to garnish the top. Welcome everyone. So this is ready, and I'm going to finish up the soup. You can see it. Let me see if it's going to be brighter. You can see this is our eggplant and some cottage cheese and some garnished with some roasted almond right there, sitting pretty delicious. Now I'm going to finish up the soup, and our 2-in-1 meal will be ready. So cheers. Now this one is quite warm, a little bit, but I can still blend. Hello everyone, welcome for joining. Thank you for joining, welcome. Please like this video, comment where you're watching me from. So well blended, it's quite thick. I'm going to put on the stove so it can be a little bit hotter, and then I'm going to serve it hot. It's cold today, so we want it hot. So you can see how thick it is. I love my pumpkin soup thick. I love it with a lot of chicken or with a lot of fish and onions blended in. So if you like your pumpkin soup thinner, you can add in a little bit more water, okay? But for me personally, I enjoy thicker soup. I don't like it watery. So you can take this soup with your bread. You can take it alone on a cold afternoon or cold evening, and yeah, depending on what you like, just do what you like. I'm going to garnish mine with some seeds, mixture of seeds, and we are going to enjoy it with this eggplant and cottage cheese with almond on top. You can see That is what we are going to enjoy it together with. So I'm going to serve a little here, and then you see, use your soup serving spoon. And then you put some grains on top. All right, and then you enjoy with this. So these are the two wonderful meals that we prepared this afternoon. Please go ahead and prepare it for all your family also, and do well to like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel. I will continue to bring you healthy, delicious, simple meals like this. Okay, thank you very much for cooking with me, and I wish you the best. Bye bye.